Set your butane torches to high and your expectations to low. Coming to you from the cigar cave in the hills of the Steel City. Get ready to get your fix. This is the Cigar Junkies Podcast.
Welcome to the Cigar Junkies Podcast.
The cigar show for the community, by the community.
A forum to talk stogies, booze, food, and anything else in the cigar lifestyle.
If you're looking for ratings, negativity, or an authority on all things cigars, you came to the wrong place.
Whether you like what you hear or not, please join the conversation and let us know by finding us
At the Cigar Junkies Facebook group.
or contacting us at thecigarjunkies@gmail.com. What's up, junkies? Here we go again.
Let it go, let it go.
With hopefully minimal technical difficulties. But they can hear us, which is good.
But I mean, we got most of those knocked out before we actually hit the button. No?
I'm just trying to figure out who we is.
You and that mouse in your pocket. Sure wasn't me.
Baby mouse.
What's going on, man? What's up with Corey? How's your week?
My week has been about 40% work and about 60% graphic design while I'm supposed to be working.
Playing with
There's a lot
our new setup.
a lot of logos.
Yeah.
A lot of logo changes and so forth. So
Nah, dude, I think it looks cool.
did you see the last one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you gotta look through your text message
Pull it up
history
real-
there. Yeah, you could do that while I'm
Yeah, that's
we're playing with designs. The hat on me needs to be cartoonized.
you kind of look like a kung fu instructor.
Yeah.
Like
no.
Kill Bill.
Yeah, but I was thinking the guy from Batman Begins, the guy that Bruce thinks is Ra's al Ghul.
Oh yeah. It's
It
definitely
was more like a long mustache, but like still pretty close.
It's definitely reminiscent, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, there's a similarity.
There's some similarities.
There's a resemblance there.
Yeah, it's it looks like you're about ready to be like, you do Japanese very good. You say arigato like we say arigato.
Only problem is the words are going like that, but the mouth's going.
Right. I have no idea how to make it sound proper.
Godzilla!
Hello.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
No work is good.
No work.
No work is good.
No work is awesome.
Actually, next week we might have to. I don't know. I might be a little low on fundage, but next week I don't have to work the day after work. I have next Saturday off because they're working us Monday through Friday next week.
Ooh.
So I know there's some things on the calendar. I might have to have a look-see. See what's out there.
I don't know what's going on next Friday.
Fortunately, we're going to find out later.
Oh,
Dang.
Thank you, Tom's Penworks. Thank you.
That's what they call foreshadowing, kids.
Ooh.
How was your week?
It was good and bad at the same time. Still not up and constructing anymore. And then because I had the time where I wasn't at the shop, I decided I was going to work on a drain that was a problem at my house. So when we did the house, we got about every 2 months we'd have to
fucking pupper.
Don't look at it. Don't look at
it. We'd have to clear the pipe out and kind of get it going. You know, it'd plug up in the sink, and then it went down to a month, then 2 weeks, and then it's been every couple days I've had to unplug this thing. So I cut it out and replaced it with the right thing because it didn't have an air trap on it and it had hard 90s in it. And cut that out, and then spent 2 more days trying to get the freaking snake through. Like, it was just a nightmare.
I spent most of my teenage years trying to get this snake
Trying to get the snake through. Yeah, I ended up breaking the snake, but I got it last night finally.
I've never done that. Thank God.
You want to know you had a good time, you need to break that snake.
Break the snake.
But yeah, I finally got that done. It was like 11 o'clock last night. I finally got that back in place. So this morning I still don't have a vanity in my bathroom. I'm brushing my teeth in the bathtub and shit. So not fun, not great. But I do have the finalized drawings from the architect for the shop that came in. I picked those up today, so we're ready for resubmission. So I should have all that in place on Monday, and then we'll see where we got to go. Moving along, and then I got a bunch of product in. I got a bunch of cigars.
If you need the product, baby, he's got it.
Yeah. If you guys need anything, just DM me for now. We don't have the website up yet, but if you need something, we can definitely process it and figure it out.
He loves the D.
The D
and the M too, I guess.
Apparently both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got most of Veritas. I got a good bit of Black Label. I got Los Coyotes in, which I'm just from the beginning. They're always going to be, if you buy 5, you get one of the torpedoes for free, because they have the red and blue torpedo series. It's the same blend, just torpedoes, but they only come in like a commemorative box. And then, we'll try to figure out another special to run along with it for, like, if you do this, then you get the whole one of those boxes, but we're not there yet. I got Patina in, which I haven't seen around. So if you guys are interested in trying Patina out, really good dude. Really good cigar.
Don't do that.
Okay.
That's why,
I don't think it's
that's
gonna
why
work.
I said just be here, bud.
It ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
I'm listening. I was like,
No,
oh shit, some
playing.
things. All right,
But yeah, no.
it's all right. I still got the audio.
Yeah, Veritas, Los Coyotes, Black Label, Adventura. I got almost everything from Adventura in, and yeah, I got all that rocking and rolling. I got Cigar Clowns, their last release. I got the 4 packs of those. Yeah, the 4 packs of those. And so if anybody's interested, they're big though. They're like a 6x58.
Hey Keith, get up in there.
Keith?
Yeah,
I don't see
Keith.
Oh, my
Get
my
in your mic,
Kiki Momo in.
broski.
I didn't realize I was Kiki Momo in.
You're a little off today. I know what we could do.
What's that?
Let's get this guy a fucking popper.
Dude. I brought my koozie the one time with me. I have that
That's what I
koozie.
was trying to do. So I made it so that when I hit that button, the video would come up and play on the strip like real quick and then just go
Get
away.
this guy a fucking
But the
popper.
problem is the video won't play the audio. So that's trying to assign the audio. That's where that remember I told you it was a problem, but the sound bite's there, so
Yeah.
it's something.
No, I'm happy about it. Get this guy a fucking poppers. Seth, what do we got? Heather, Seth, Colby, Mr. Newman. Thanks for coming to the party. It's an early day today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? I think that I think these noon shows have some appeal, man.
Yeah.
I think we catch the people getting paid to watch the junkies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All of a sudden, they're way more apt to be part of it.
They're like me with my graphic design. I could do it anytime, but it's better when I get paid for it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
how are these people going to get this stuff from you? They got to meet you on the corner and
Just shoot me
whisper
a private message and we'll
you
go
go
from there.
$15, little man.
Put that shit in my hand.
If that money doesn't show,
Yo, oh, that jungle love. Yeah, we got to stop there. We're both gonna start bebopping around. Yeah, no, just
I was always
Private-
more of a rock steady guy.
just private message me if you guys are interested in stuff. I got to come up with like a price list of something I can send people. But
Or for only $4.99, you can get on Sam's OnlyFans, and you get access to all of the content. And I mean
OF.
all of the content.
Bow chicken wow wow.
If you're a fan of the silly sausage,
I'm your guy.
what happens when a silly sausage meets a twat waffle?
Dun, dun, dun.
Pancakes are made.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm for it.
I just went with it, bro. I think
I'm fucking the shit out of you.
Dude, great movie.
add more buttons. Baby.
Yeah.
I was like going through last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, what can I put in here?
I need more buttons.
I got some things.
Yeah. I had something I was gonna say and it's just gone. Oh, yeah. I don't normally drink beer this early, but I won't lie. On the way over, I was like, I haven't had Yingling since the last time I was here, where I was drinking Yingling a couple weeks ago, and I'm like,
It's funny
have a
because
beer at his house.
when you first came over here and I offered you Yingling the first time, you were like, no, bad memories, bad vibes.
Yep.
I think I got you cured.
well, I stopped drinking it for the longest time. So like,
But I think we've made progress here. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
we've
I actually was
broken
like,
the barrier.
for it.
That's right.
No, it had
Therapeutic.
probably been 5 or 6 years since I had one. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot again.
Yeah, Sam.
You and your damn buttons.
I do got them. I got them. They keep me entertained. Like, I'll try not to overdo it. I'm just excited about the new ones. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how it goes whenever I gotta get into the multitasking a little bit later on.
Yeah. I'll tell you that in a little bit. Yeah. No,
Whoops.
I always end up doing that, and I was trying to stop it. I was gonna mention something about the cigar. So the size I gave you is not correct.
It's about Sam.
He was out of stock, so
You got to start getting them first and then telling me what.
Well, I text him, what size do you have in stock? And he gave me the list and I picked one.
It's a little beefy.
Then I get there and there's one. And I'm like, really?
She's a beefy gal.
Damn it. She's a beefy girl. Yeah.
Well, that's okay because the size we were going to smoke was the EMH Robusto.
Yeah.
And I could not find out what the hell EMH means. Early man hominid? I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? With them, it could mean anything.
Well, it probably has something to do with early man.
Yeah.
I mean,
homage.
To be fair.
To be fair. I mean, homage does start with H, so.
We got to, that's probably next on the list for the old buttons.
No,
the harmonized version.
That shouldn't be the buttons, though. Like that.
No.
That's just more fun that way.
No, it's got to come up naturally. But the harmonizing, so we can get the extra ones in there. To be fair. That's what we do. All right. Well, instead of just doing this nonsense, let's listen to an advertisement and then get into some more nonsense. We can find out what Sam screwed up today.
Yeah.
It's time for the Cigar of the Week, brought to you by Leaning House Fine Cigars. The Leaning House is your destination for the ultimate cigar smoking experience. Whether you're exploring their wide selection of premium cigars, unwinding in their comfortable lounge, or enjoying live music on one of the most unique and intimate live music venues in the burg, the house has something for everyone. Do you want to try the stick we're smoking today? Stop by leaninghousefinecigars.com or visit Dave in Bell Vernon or Heidi in Brownsville. Wherever you are, make the house your home for premium cigars.
And make the junkies your home for silly sausages.
So much sausage.
Oh, yeah. The cigar of the week is the Roma Craft Cro-Magnon Aquitaine. And the size we are smoking is...
different than what I told you.
You don't even know what it is?
No, it's a 5x56. Sorry.
That's what you told me.
Oh, well, that's what we got.
Well, but you can't even mess up right.
Is that what I told you?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
You can't even mess up right.
I didn't even fuck up, Skids.
We call him can't get right. He can't talk.
Can't get right.
That would be if you ever start reading off a bottle again. That'd be a good sound clip to play. I would imagine. So this particular cigar features an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, a Cameroon binder, and fillers from Nicaragua. Launched in 2012, the Aquitaine is a variant of the Cro-Magnon that replaces the broadleaf wrapper with an Ecuadorian Habano leaf. And Aquitaine is actually a region in southern France known to be a settlement for ancient man, playing into the theme of prehistoric man that Roma Craft is known in using its names. Yeah.
Known for.
You're fucking me up here, kid.
What'd I do?
Stroke the furry wall. This is what old pussy used to look like in the 70s.
So my game plan was to be able to push it twice to cut off the second part, but I put that second part there very much on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot more editing here than you realize. Like the 60% of the time, that is actually much slower in the movie. It's like 60% of the time, it works every time.
And you just like,
and I'm like,
cut it down.
That's a little too slow. I need it to be faster.
Speed it up.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if I want to spend all that much time on it, so let's just fucking shrink it down.
Just get at it.
You know, he needs to be a grower, not a shower.
So have you had this one before?
I don't believe I have. I don't believe so.
I go back and forth on which one's I prefer, the Neanderthal or the Aquitaine. Is it Aquitaine or Aquitaine? I don't know. I've heard people say both.
I don't know. I just read it. I've been reading it.
Heard it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this one I prefer a little bit more. It's a little
This
stronger.
is very we'll see how it goes. So my initial thoughts on the first quarter to half inch here is it's very AJ Fernandez. It's got that pepper and that bite to it, but it doesn't have like what you get with the broadleaf version with the sweetness and like that kind of complete complex flavor that I like.
Yeah.
But it's early. And with it being even though the ring gauge is different, it's still essentially a Robusto for length, which means it probably has tips out. So it's probably going to start more aggressively. And it'll probably calm down a little bit.
Yeah. I smoke a good bit of them, so I'm pretty calm. Like I know where I stand on them and where I'm going to get into. I agree with you. Like with the broadleaf, you get a lot more of that like sweetness behind that bite, where with this, what was it? Ecuadorian Habano. I get more spices all the way through. It just like, and it keeps like exchanging what spices it is.
Yeah, it tastes a little bit drier.
Yeah,
I think
that's a good way of putting it.
more of like a dry spice than like a spice in a meatloaf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's actually probably a pretty good way for describing the way that when you have this spice that mixes into the blend, how it works, because it's got like a little bit of more moisture, a little bit more of a sweetness that you get with the glaze and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It's like somebody just rounded the corners off on it. Like you still get it, but it's meshed in with something else.
So it's not like Wendy's. This is the Wendy's version.
Oh yeah.
We don't cut corners.
Yeah. So dumb.
I mean, we remember it.
Oh yeah. No,
It's not dumb if they remember it.
Why square patties though? I never understood that. But no, I love this stick, but like it's a lot like, do you eat much Indian food?
No,
Like the way the
no, and it's not.
Indian food.
It's not because of a preference or anything. It hasn't really presented itself as an option in my life yet.
Yeah.
I would imagine I'd probably enjoy it because I have a tendency to like spicy food.
Oh,
so.
you do like spicy?
Oh yeah, dude. I put when I cook eggs on the Blackstone, I put jalapenos and hot sauce in the egg before it's cooked.
Oh yeah.
So it's cooked into
all the way through. Yeah.
And spicy Montreal steak seasoning.
Though with Indian food, it's weird because it's not their spiciness is not from peppers.
Yeah,
which is what we're used to. It's actually spices, like an individual spice. Yeah, but there's lots of different.
Primarily,
yeah.
the one that is known.
Yeah,
even
curry,
to the non-Indian
powder,
food
Gram Marsala, all that. But
it sounds like a cigar size. The Grand Marsala.
It does kind of sound ish, doesn't it? Sorry, I lost my feed. But yeah, no,
no.
But with Indian food, it's such a different kind of spicy. Like it burns in a whole different way, but it's good.
Yeah,
I can't do like I'm a 3 or 4, like because they'll ask you like what level, and they want to know like 0 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually hang around like a 3 or 4. Like I'm good there.
Here's the thing, I handle spice better than the average person. And I often will look at other people and go, like, really? You think that's spicy?
Right.
However, I'm not one of those people that does it for sport. I want to enjoy my food. Yes. I want it to have flavor, not just burn. So, like, I don't remember what the base model is of is it the Destroyer? Punisher. The Punisher.
Yeah.
I like the Punisher. I don't need the Anus Destroyer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you don't need extra. It's warm. But
although in that situation, that's still a pleasant.
You said it still was good.
Yeah.
But what they were attempting to do would not have been good.
Right? Yeah. I don't need the one chip challenge. Just give me some spicy Doritos. You know?
Yeah. Just step it up a little bit. No, that's cool. Colby said she's a 8-9 on Indian food, which is. That's hot, dude. That's a lot.
Colby, I think you're putting yourself down. I think you're a 10 out of 10.
Oh, wow, beautiful. That was beautiful.
That was your buttons.
That was it's just a beautiful little transition.
Pushing his buttons. We like the Colby.
I'm off just
the Colby and the Pam and all their little dogs.
They're so fun. I guess they have Colby's part of doing Tommy, and I guess that's this weekend.
I'd like to start a poll early, just for the live viewers.
All right.
So Sam and I have been going back and forth, not back and forth so much, but kind of trying to decide how we're going to handle our t-shirt merch going forward.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some more options than there used to be. However, my argument is I think we should have 50% of the next batch of shirts and merch made with the original Junkies logo, and the other half made with not the Halloween version, just the base skulls with a gray background or something instead of the blue one. So I'm curious to know, particularly because I know probably most everybody out there, except for Seth, because Seth doesn't wear t-shirts, has a Junkies t-shirt already.
Oh yeah.
So if we produced one that had the new skull alternate logo, would you guys be there for it? Would you consider it an additional purchase?
Consider it.
So let us know in the chat room. Help me convince Sam that we need to make some, mostly just because I want it for myself.
I told you we'll make them. I'm already for it. Just different quantities than you talked. That's all.
Yeah.
I digs is it.
Yeah.
I have to do a touch up already on this thing. It's weird, but I told you already I didn't take great care of them. So
you did tell me that.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see. I've never had one give me a run like that.
The thing is, you got a pretty resilient wrapper on there. If this was Cameroon or Shade,
Yeah.
you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, so I left them in the car, so they were kind of still cold whenever we lit them up. But, I mean, they couldn't have been below 60, 65. Right? I guess they probably were a little bit
It
lower.
was 37 this morning when I went outside, 34.
Okay, so yeah. Seth said, question mark, I don't wear T-shirts. He doesn't wear T-shirts?
That's what he said to us. He said, we talked about a shirt, and he said, I won't get a shirt. He won't wear our shirt.
Oh,
right?
he won't wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably wears T-shirts, just not our T-shirts. Because he
So why?
I mean, I can't even say he pretends to love us. He's already proven his love.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, if you're going to represent, bro, why wouldn't you just represent all the way?
Go all in.
I think Speedos.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cigar junkie banana hammock,
The sausage hammock.
the silly sausage.
The silly sausage hammock.
Yeah, yeah. There's got to be a better way to present that name. I'll think of something.
The silly sausage sling.
There you go. The sausage sling.
The sling.
Yeah, it just has to roll off the tongue.
Never. I went a different way there. I'm just going to back out of it. Never mind.
That's what she said.
Just has to roll right off the tongue there, doesn't it now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. So have you had the intemperance line from them?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think of, in general, intemperance versus the Neanderthal and the Aquitaine?
To be fair, I haven't had them, any of them, many times, and I certainly hadn't had them in close enough succession to be able to compare to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I prefer the three that I mentioned, but I mean, they're a lot fuller cigars. And I don't know if that's just why I enjoy it more, or if I actually just like the flavor profile more on it, which is why I was curious where you stood. But you don't stand anywhere on it. So
When I do, I stand shorter than everybody else.
Just a little bit.
I don't always stand, but when I do, I stand in front.
It always looks like I'm taking a knee.
I mean, there have been moments. Two things can be right.
yeah, I mean, that's how you get your job, right?
It's how I keep it.
That's how you right. No shame.
No shame in a little knee pad action. The key to a promotion is cup the balls.
Balls.
Can't forget about the balls.
We were at Blind Fox the other night, and I tried the Rojas Unfinished Business, which I had one at PCA, but I ain't judging nothing off what I had at PCA.
Mm-hmm.
But had it again.
May as well have kept it in your car in the freezing cold. Probably better off smoking it out of your car in the freezing cold.
Yeah. But yeah, we were down there and we had them, and I was surprised. Like, I feel like Rojas has set his own bar so high for me because like everything he makes just hits right, and I think they're fantastic. But the Unfinished Business was just really good, and I was like, oh, it's not like it's just really good. It's not phenomenal, or, you know.
The biggest problem with a brand like that, like the way I feel about Aladino Classic, is when it comes out and you're like, yeah, I see it, it's good, but this isn't going to be one that I'm going to grab all the time. But what you have to remember is they're not just trying to get you,
Right.
They're
Yeah,
trying
they're
to
trying
get
to blend all of it, yeah.
And especially once you really make a name for yourself and you start to really pick up some traction, you got to go, okay, now that there's some word of mouth, maybe people are going to start coming in. You need to have something in your line for everybody, or else they're going to give that one try and walk away.
Yeah.
And that's what you don't want. You want to have it, or at least for them, to have as a retailer to be like, okay, that one was not good for you. Try this.
Yeah.
Like, if that wasn't too strong, too mild, let's go here instead of there. And sometimes I think a fan base can take it personally and feel like, what are you doing? This isn't what we like.
Yeah.
This isn't what we came here for. And it's like, well, you have what you like and what you came here for already.
Yeah. That was already there.
Yeah. So I'm kind of disappointed in the junkies, man. Not a single response yet to the T-shirt idea. It must be a lot of people actually working.
Oh,
I don't care. I'll take the views.
Steve Newman did say, is it a limited edition?
We discussed that as a possibility.
It's something we're thinking about. We're just like an annual.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, depending on the sales, right? That's the biggest factor. You guys vote with your wallets. We're just trying to
Get an idea.
Yeah, so that the financial ramifications aren't too bad. Like if
Too
we go,
terrible.
people aren't going to buy it. I feel very strongly that it would sell, but we're kind of thinking of put out one batch and then go back to the primary and then see how things go.
Yeah.
But the numbers will do the thinking for us in the future. But you don't want to buy 100 of them and then not sell them. So.
Yeah, that's the thing is with different sizing, it's hard not to buy 100, honestly.
Sure.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think, particularly if you throw them in the shop and you go, hey, this is our podcast. We sell shirts for our podcast.
Yeah.
Somebody that doesn't listen to the podcast probably won't buy this shirt.
No, but they might walk by and be like,
they
that's pretty cool.
might buy the other one because they're like, oh, that logo is kind of cool looking.
Well, that's something else I thought about. What if we just did like the Halloween one as a hoodie? And that's our annual, like, only around Halloween is it for sale.
That'd be fair.
You know what I mean? Like,
but are you talking about ditching the other logo altogether?
no. But I'm saying,
No, the other skull logo.
Yeah, I'm not saying ditching that. I'm saying that the Halloween edition
I see.
is only available that time.
Yeah.
And then just make little tweaks to it each year.
I think you could put out like a limited edition, like do 20 hoodies every time we do a seasonal one, because I think the other one that we're working on right now, you'd probably sell a few of those too, and it definitely have to be a hoodie.
And I think with those, we'll just put out a sign-up sheet that says we're only doing 20, 50, 100 of them.
Pre-order.
And just order your sizes and we'll get them ordered.
Mm-hmm.
And that way we're not trying to stock a limited edition that we might be stuck with a 4X for 10 years.
Well,
it's not really LE at that point.
That size will go. One of them will.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Not going to mention any names, but that one, you could sell one. Damn it.
That one's going to go for sure. Back to talking about Rojas. Did you try that carnitas?
So I don't know. If you gave me one, then yes. If you didn't, then no.
Yeah, I gave you one.
Then I did.
We made a thing like you.
If I had it, I smoked it.
Yeah, it was like a real light one with a street taco emblem.
Was it? It was a shade.
Yeah.
I remember being okay, being pretty decent. I don't remember being like, "Oh, this is a fantastic shade." Yeah, however, I did smoke one the other day that I was like kind of impressed by.
What's that?
You're going to be surprised. Cohiba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not on the legacy brand train to any degree.
I'm not
particularly the Cohibas. No, I'm not either. But they have a tendency to carry a price tag that's not worthy of the quality. Like the quality's good, but I'll smoke it and be like, yeah, this is a great $8 to $10 stick, and then the price tag's $14 or $16, and it's like, yeah, you're not.
That's why I haven't had much Cohibas because of exactly that. Like,
but I do have one subscription that I get 5 cigars a month. And the benefit of it is I do get to try some stuff that I wouldn't normally.
Yeah.
And normally there's not a lot of legacy stuff in there, but the Cohiba Connecticut come out, and I was like, this actually isn't bad. I smoked it at a time where I was like, okay, I'm probably not going to, really pay attention right now anyway. So just grab that. And I was like, I was pretty impressed. Seth says I smoked it that night. So that's I probably wasn't paying enough attention to the cigar because I was too busy paying attention to Seth.
Oh,
Seth Reed Jones.
Look at you.
Look at you trying to pick off the burn marks off of your
you saw that.
There's a big old divot in there. That's actually probably from me though.
Yeah.
Because I used that mic longer than you did. But we did discuss that one's yours now.
Yeah, that
foam goes with you.
Yeah.
Even if I have to use that mic, we'll switch the old foam roonies.
No, I brought a cigar for you. It's in the car. It's the OPK, which is Old Powder Keg. By Battleground Cigars.
I can't wait to smoke it after I let it warm up for 5 days.
But I smoked one. It was good. But it's Corojo. So I want somebody else's opinion because I'm like, it's good, but it's not price tag good.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're not priced high at all. They're not bad by any means, but I'm debating on carrying them. That's all. So this cigar is pretty much going to be the deciding factor.
That's cool.
So no pressure. The only thing it sucks is it is a 60.
Oh.
Yeah. Patty's here.
Yeah. Good morning to you, Patty. And Seth, well, I think it's afternoon now. Seth, if we wanted to make you blush, we would show people the pictures we took that night.
Oh, man. So much for a dozen drink.
You ever see The Hangover?
Yeah. Times two.
You ever watch the end credits? The Hangover? You didn't?
No, I never watched the end credits.
I don't know if it's the whole end credits, but it's like after the movie's over, they play picture the photo reel of all the pictures that were taken the night before from the film they got developed after, where they found a digital camera or whatever, and so they're looking through it, and so it's all the pictures of the crazy shit they did with like sneaking in and stealing the tiger and fucking.
No, I never watched it that far.
Yeah, like banging hookers and stuff. Like there's a lot of good stuff in there.
There's a demon in me. What's that? He said there's semen in him. Well, no, I didn't.
You trying to make fuck on me?
Both are true. Oh,
that's one of my favorite lines from that movie. You trying to make fuck on me?
Trying to make fuck on me?
I'm trying to make fuck on you.
Oh, just such a screwed up movie.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
My favorite part, actually, I think my favorite line of that whole movie is, "I could be your Doug."
I don't remember that one.
No. They go through the whole hostage thing, and they get the hostage out, and they think it's could be their buddy Doug, and it's the black comedian comes out, and he was like, "Wait, that's not Doug." "Yes, it is Doug." It's like, "But that's not our Doug."
"I could be your Doug."
And they go, "Okay," and they go to put him back in the freaking thing and throw him back in the trunk. He's like, "Wait, I could be your Doug."
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a TV show with him and Korg from Thor Ragnarok. It was like, "You remind me of Doug." Well, he's dead.
Doug? Doug's dead.
"I could be your Doug." "All right, bye, new Doug."
Bye, new Doug. I love at the very end. Oh no, it's not Doug. Who's the one that he carries around? Meek.
"I stepped on him. I've just been carrying him around because I feel bad."
"Oh, Meek, you're not dead." "Great, mate." It's just like, I think that's post credits for that one. I think that's when they're in the ship going away.
It's real close. It's like Thor's like, "Where are we gonna go now?" He's like, "Hey, Meek, what planet are you from?" And he goes, "Oh, Meek's dead. I stepped on him. I just feel bad, so I've been carrying him around."
Yeah. No, I think that's the very end of the movie, and then I think right after that is when, like in the post credits, is when he's like, "Oh, you're not dead." Right. Explains why he's back.
Yeah, indeed.
Hell yeah, man.
You've been watching anything at all other than your Letterkenny?
No, I got Prison Break playing in the background, but I'm not paying attention to it. So
I forgot to give you Pull Hall Junkies last week, but we also need to we established that you need a player of some sort. So
yeah, I have no way to watch it, so that doesn't help. My mom gave me a DVD the other day, and I'm like, I got nothing. She's like, "What
physical
about
media?"
She's like, "What about on your computer?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, my computer doesn't have a disk drive anymore."
No drive.
Yeah, I got nothings. I think I have a portable CD drive somewhere, but I have no idea where it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a PS3. The real question is, do the controllers still work? I had it hooked up to the projector for a while, so it's actually sitting behind me on the workbench. Yeah, it's tucked back into the corner. You can't see it, but it's next to the toolbox number 1. Still no votes in the audience. You guys are kind of. I'm not going to lie. You letting me
Colby
down.
said she'd get one.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, Colby. You getting buried by Seth Jones and Patty.
She said it twice, actually.
Colby, that's why you're a 10 out of 10.
10.
Yeah.
10. Fucking 10.
100%. Because, what happens is my phone, maybe I need to slide it a little bit, but my phone is partially obscured by my microphone stand.
Oh.
So I see like the last 3 comments that come out.
Yeah, so you missed a little bit.
That's all right.
It's all right.
So I feel like we should keep moving along. Huh?
Let's go.
So let's talk about the background of Romacraft. I don't know how much you know. I know a little.
Only what I learned on our last episode with Romacraft.
Well, I try to go a little bit in depth when I can.
I digs it.
So founded in 2012 by Mike Rosales and Skip Martin, Romacraft's roots are truly in cigar geekdom and retail. Skip Martin went from consumer to retail in 2006 after buying a friend's tobacco store. The interesting thing is he was actually hired by his friend as a consultant because he was going to start a tobacco store. Right.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "Hey man, you're a cigar geek. Let me bring you in here. And I'm just going to have you help me figure this out." And 3 days in, it was like, I guess for Skip, it was so frustrating that he was like, "Why don't I just buy you out?
I'll just buy this one." Yeah.
Like, I'll just give you the money. Like, I'll buy you out. And then that way I can do it exactly how I want to.
Yeah.
Which is how I feel like I feel like you got some resemblances
A
there.
little bit there.
A little bit.
I won't lie. I was kind of thinking it like, yeah,
A little
that's
control.
what I would have
little
done.
control thing.
Yeah.
So after losing the store, unfortunately, to Hurricane Ike in 2008, Martin teamed up with Mike Rosales of Costa Rican Imports with the intention of creating a private label cigar that they would just sell through mail order. The failures of that project would eventually lead to moving production to Nicaragua on the cigar that ultimately became the Cro-Magnon.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did not cover all that last time.
Yeah, I tries to give you some variety.
No, I remember talking about him having a store and losing it, but I think that's like pretty much because it was like episode 2 or 3 we did that.
It really was.
I think like that was what we did is we just like told like that much off the top of your head.
Yeah, I think it was. Are we
didn't
sophisticated or just Neanderthals?
Yeah, we don't even have notes for that one.
No,
No,
was
I
it
don't
that
think
early?
I don't think there was notes.
No. You didn't even notice the change to the notes today. If you did,
The
you
logo?
didn't vocalize it. You like that?
Yeah. Oh, I noticed it. Sorry.
I played with it for a while trying to get it right. It kept shuffling everything around. I tried to do.
It's got like a blue thing to
Yeah,
it. That's weird. It just bled because it's so small, probably.
Well, it's in grayscale, so it's not blue. It just appears that way to you, I think, unless the printer did it. However,
No, it's definitely blue.
yeah, fair enough. But it wasn't really. It was just a logo that I had on the computer that I ran through a grayscale filter and then popped in.
Yeah.
So in order to create one for the future, what I'll do is put it back into my sketchbook and then I'll erase the color from around the logo so that it's pure white and then it'll just blend.
Black, yeah.
But initially I blew it up as like just a big watermark in the background, and it was either so faded that you couldn't tell what it was, or so prominent that you couldn't read
get like a
any
good
of the
balance.
words. You could not read the words, and I was like, initially all I wanted was to put it in the top anyway. But it took me through playing all the other different versions before I figured out how to do it this way. It's kind of like, hey,
Yeah.
proud of myself. Branding, damn it.
No, I like it. So anybody, where's
I'll
cord?
give you the close up, K.
So this is what our notes look like. That's it. It's just a nice little sheet.
Front and back.
I'm getting there.
I wasn't judging you. I was just
then-
commenting actively. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this part.
Oh,
You guys want to be here for this part. I promise you want to be here for that part. It's gonna be towards the end of the show.
It's funny because I look into this screen, then I look into that screen, and I go, "You're not showing that
Yeah.
side." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's just on a delay."
It just takes a while. Well, that's I was looking here whenever I first started reaching over, and I'm like, I can't.
When he started the reach around,
Yeah,
it was over here.
I'm really excited for my little secret today. It's gonna be fun,
That's good.
especially like the conversation that we've had thus far is making it even better.
Good. The bar's like here because I have zero excitement for it because I'm like, I
yeah.
want to get myself all worked up for something that's not going to hit. I mean, besides that, it's not going to be Seth Jones. You know,
It's 50-50.
you already told me to close the garage door, so
Yeah,
I mean, how good could it be?
It's not Mr. Jones this time. It's not Bert Kreischer. 'Cause that'd have been a good surprise.
Indeed.
But yeah, so no, you're either going to be mad or you're going to laugh your ass off. Like it's one or the other. I'm taking a gamble here.
It's pretty good odds.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
Although I don't get mad really.
No, but you'll be grumpy.
Grumpy's fair.
yeah.
But I'm grumpy a lot.
I'm like, really? Why'd you you did that? Like,
Yeah.
why would you?
I'd be getting butt hurt.
You be getting butthurt?
Angry, not very often though.
Not so much.
Yeah, a guy at work told me the other day, he's a guy that gives me more shit than anybody else, but generally I like that about him because he keeps the day interesting. Right? Like he irritates other people, but for me I just find it amusing.
Yeah, he's that
So
guy.
he's like, this place is a fucking joke all the time. And I'm like, yeah, you say it, Joe.
Yeah, you just tell it, brother.
But yesterday he was particularly grumpy. And so he said something to me about, he's like, I don't think you got what it takes to do this manager thing. And I turned around and looked at him and I says, you know what? You're probably right. Because if I did, you'd have been disciplined a long time ago.
yeah, you'd be
It's like instead of
screwed.
me just laughing you off, you'd have been sent out of here in the Suburban once or twice.
Yeah, more than a couple
So
times.
boop.
Oh.
Silver linings.
I got the fire back at him.
No, yeah.
That's gold, Jerry. Gold!
I mean, I wouldn't call it gold. It was like a strong bronze.
All right, I don't have a button for bronze. I don't know where to go with that.
Nothing on that one, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking through the old buttons. And I think I used all the new ones already. I blew my load too early.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all right. You can always come back around.
yeah, that's true. I do always have this one though.
Mighty Duckman, I swear to God, I was there. I was like, Emilio! 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 Emilio!
Best part, for sure.
That's the
Best part.
It's like that's like the foundational work of Peter Griffin.
Yeah,
Like
right.
Seth MacFarlane was making that movie or watching that movie, and he was like, "I could make a career off of that laugh."
Off that sound. Greg Perry stopped by. He said, "Why so early?" He's at work. LOL. First off, don't pretend what you do is work. And secondly, no. Somebody has other plans this evening.
I have other plans. I'm going to see Birdie Boy.
Bert Kreischer. Oh, dude, I'm super jelly.
Yeah.
Super jelly.
Well, so the deal there was like the wife gets she gets doted upon by the lawyers that work for her company, and they send her the lovely gifts at Christmas time.
Nice.
We've gotten quite a few pretty dope, like Yeti coffee mugs and things of that nature.
Like good-
She's got
good
like
swag.
wine baskets and stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
But there's one company that pretty much every year sends her credit for StubHub.
Oh,
And
nice.
she's like saved them up, and she was going to use them for a concert, and that concert ended up getting canceled.
Oh,
So when it got canceled, though, they gave her extra credit. So like
So
she
she
got
got like a-
more money, and that money's going to expire. So it's like, you know, she's
gotta
still
do
going to have like
something.
$400, but it's like she's going to lose like 75 or something in
Yeah.
credit. And so she was like, "Why don't you try to help me find something that we could do?" And I'm like,
something we could do together.
we were looking at all the concerts, and we're like, none of this is really
No, what we're
hitting
shooting
the
for.
spot. And I said, "Do they do comedy shows?" And I was hoping for something at like a comedy venue,
Like an actual comedy club thing.
but the only one that piqued our interest was Bert Kirshner.
Yeah.
But it was at PPG Paints Arena, and I'm like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how the vibe is. I feel like a comedy show that big will just feel like I could have watched this on YouTube. Because I'm just going to be watching it on the freaking Megatron in the middle of the room or whatever, that Jumbotron.
I don't know. There's something about being in the crowd and feeling everybody like giggling and laughing and
My
enjoying themselves.
wife gets mad at me when I feel everybody,
I mean, only if you get caught.
and I always get caught.
He's like going honka honka. Always gets me in trouble.
For a little guy, I'm not very sneaky.
For some reason, I thought of the Hobbit as soon as you said that. Like, oh, he's a thief. Why? Because he's small. Like, oh, okay.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Are you light on your feet?
I'm not light on anything except for, well, there's two things.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Yeah. Yeah, a little light in a two. Well, three if you count hair.
He's like, hold on. Can we stop talking about my
Yeah,
deficits
yeah.
right now? This isn't good.
This has not been complimentary.
Corey started off happy, but by the time you were done, he was done.
This has not been a confidence booster. I walked in like,
It's my birthday!
and now I'm moving on to,
Dude, I'm not a cricket, bro.
there you go.
Somebody used my line in the comments the other
I
day.
saw that. I was quite happy about it.
But, but I'm not a cricket, bro.
Double whammy, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Peppa Patty said she sees our silly sticking out. I was burping while I said that, and it was very uncomfortable.
Maybe we could create a chopstick version and call them silly sticks.
Silly sticks. Just like two little
I
silly
see your silly stick.
I see your silly stick just sticking at me. It's awkward.
If I'm sitting next to a dude tonight at Bert Kirshner, I'm just going to lean over and whisper, like, dude, I could see your silly stick.
Dude, hopefully he's really funny and leans back and goes, yeah, well, your 12 waffle's sticking out, bud. Like,
And if not, getting punched is funny too. It's a good story.
It is always-
It's a good story.
like as long as it's witnessed and preferably recorded, it's worth it usually.
Yeah. I was trying to remember what this one button is. It doesn't have a picture. And I'm like,
Go
it's
ahead.
that song that I never used. It was the alternate song
the
for
alternate.
for the commercial.
For Tommy Boy.
Yeah. Well, let's see if I can pull this off, shall we?
Good news, everyone.
And then we go here.
It's time for the Cigar of the Week, brought to you by Leaning House Fine Cigars. The
Okay,
Leaning
they
House
are.
is your destination for the ultimate cigar smoking.
It's okay.
That's
I didn't.
the wrong button, bud.
Yeah, I'm doing 6 things wrong.
So I'm like, what? Why are we
Doesn't
listening to that?
matter.
here?
Well,
We're
this one
smoking the
works.
Aquitaine for anybody who's
This one
curious.
doesn't work. Hold on. Yeah. Fortunately, I hit the wrong one because everything else is going to be jacked up.
Oh no!
You know what it was? Whenever I set all this up, I didn't have the cameras tied in.
Oh,
So the order didn't matter. So let me do a quick little
I
testy test here and see if it's going to work.
boop.
It did not.
Boop.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Next week, it's time for the cigar news, brought to you by Tom's Penworks. As a cigar smoker, you appreciate luxury. And as a premium cigar smoker, you appreciate handmade craftsmanship. And as a customer of Tom's Penworks, you'll appreciate the selection of custom-made, limited production items that you can show off to your friends. From handmade pens, pencils, bottle openers, cigar cases, and now custom rings, Tom will create something special for you or your loved one. Find him on the web at etsy.com/shop/Tom's Penworks. And as always, you can find a link in the description for this episode. Everything works till you need it to work,
Right?
and then everything does not work.
He's like, I tested this one this time.
I really, yeah, it worked great last night. Yeah.
That sucks.
That's okay. That's okay. There's other ways that things can be done. But for the time being, let's go old school and talk about CAO. They've introduced a 12-day advent calendar for the holidays. The 12 featured cigars are the MX2 Toro, the Italia, the Gondola, Brazilian Samba, American Monument, Steel Horse Bullneck, Flathead Camshaft, Columbia Magdalena, Pylon Toro, Accession Garage, Bones Blind Huey, and Zacalo Toro, and the BX3 Toro. There is, as much as I want to give someone like Roma Craft shit for just like everything being under one theme, like that's all over the goddamn
There's
place.
a lot happening there.
That is a hodgepodge of naming options there, sir.
I don't know. It's a bit much. So
no consistency.
Are you an advent calendar family?
No,
We do them for the kids.
I feel like we might have had one when the kids were younger, or like I think we have had candy ones. I remember when I was a kid, we had a felt one.
Yeah,
and there were pockets.
Oh,
like it was a piece of felt that rolled up, and there were pockets sewn in for each day, and there was like a little stuffed mouse, and you would move the mouse from day to day.
Yeah, we had like something that you just like moved for the pockets as well. But like the actual like advent, like here's your couple pieces of something or whatnot. So I really want one of the whiskey ones. Like there's some really good whiskey ones out there.
Okay,
and they
that sounds like a good time.
They have like month long, 30 days that are phenomenal.
The whole reason that I wanted to do this whole slideshow was just for this particular thing.
Box.
So I'll at least bring it up. That is the advent calendar.
Oh, dude, that's really cool.
Yeah, I think it is pretty neat. That's
the right way to do it.
That was the whole reason behind creating. It was a slideshow that I could just pause and then go back and forth through every item, right? But didn't want to play along. But that's it. That's the advent calendar.
That's it.
At least I could do something on the fly. Damn it.
Yeah, no, I dig it. Patty, if you can shoot a link. She said the Oliva cigar one. She wants one.
Okay.
Send a link. I never heard of that one. I didn't know.
Yeah. Send it to me in Messenger, and I'll see what I can do with it.
Yeah.
Number 2, an unapologetically bold diesel heads to TAA retailers. The diesel Atonement is made in Nicaragua by AJ Fernandez, available in only one size, a Toro, which seems to be definitely the size of the year. Measuring 6x52, the Atonement is made with an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, Connecticut broadleaf binder, and Nicaraguan filler. The cigar is a suggested retail price that I'm not going to tell you because I normally don't copy and paste that in there just in case it gets us in trouble.
Right.
It comes in a 10-count box that resembles a leather-bound book. That's pretty cool, too. I might have to pull that image up. Production has been limited to only 1,000 boxes.
Dude,
so let's see if I can hurry up and change to it, because I do have it in the library here.
Yeah.
So that is what it looks like, and I think that's pretty cool.
I got that order in from Adventura, like I said. So I have most of their line, and one of the swag things that I got from PCA is there's a couple like leather maps.
Oh.
And they're like yay big. And then on the inside there's 3 pockets sewn in, and there's a drawstring.
Is there a rocket in any of them?
Well, it's a cigar holder. It's a 3 cigar holder. You drop them down in, and then you roll it up, and you just kind of throw the wrap around it. It's super cool.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Yo, if we ever make a Cigar Junkies brand, which hopefully someday we will.
Oh yeah.
If we have a small size, like a Corona, let's call it the Pocket Rocket.
I'm for them.
Yeah, I'm for it too. I think it'd be all right.
Yeah. No, but the Adventura, that leather pouch is really cool. I think I'm just gonna give it away if you buy 10 Adventuras, I'll give you that or something like that. I don't know. We'll have fun with it.
Hell yeah.
What are you doing over there?
I had a vibration on my phone. I didn't want to take off the screen. I was checking to see if Patty messaged me a link to the thing that you wanted to see.
Okay. Yeah.
So easy there, Mr. Judgmental.
No, I was asking. I'm like, you never go to that page while we're live. That's why I was confused.
So a little secret of behind the scenes production. If I wanted to talk about it, I'd talk about it. If I'm looking for something, it's because I want to see if I could do it before we talk about it. And you blowing it up, then how?
But no, it's like I'm cool with it simply because when I run out of shit to say, I can just be like, oh, what are you doing over there? And it's something to talk about during the lag of you going away.
Steve Newman mentions that there's a lot of possibilities for the branding names, and we've discussed that ad nauseum. It'll continue. For sure, there has to be a shaggy foot. That'll be the shrubbery. I think that's important. The line itself might just be the golden grasshopper. Actually, that might be the limited production cigar that we give for the participation trophy.
Ooh.
You get one with the option to buy a box.
Yeah.
You have to buy your prize.
Yeah.
You get one for here's a taste. First taste is free.
What do you think? Candela wrapper, shaggy foot?
I don't know about the Candela wrapper. Oh, for the shrubbery. Oh yeah, 100%.
Right, Candela wrapper, shaggy foot, and then we'll do our best to make it not taste like poop.
Yeah, I think if we could do like a Maduro underneath for the cap still be Maduro, then you have like the base, the trunk, as it were.
Like from the aesthetics, you're basically describing that one Kiki Momo.
Well,
he has that, doesn't he?
He's not a sponsor yet, so I don't know what he has.
Jake Wyatt has one like that.
He's not a sponsor either.
Yeah, but they have a cool spiral on the cap of all their cigars. Chingo.
Show me the cha-chings, baby. That's all I need to see. I guess we were doing the news, weren't we?
Yeah, we are.
All right. The 4 sides in the EP Carrillo's pledge is heading to retailers. The box press Lonsdale Limitada measures 6.5 by 43. Damn, it's not a 6 by 52. How refreshing. And it's made in the Dominican Republic at the La Alianza factory. I thought I was going to struggle with that one more than I did.
No, you nailed it.
It was actually pretty good.
Beautiful.
I'm proud of myself.
Well done, did.
Yeah. The cigar comes in boxes of 20, and only 1,500 boxes will be released. As with the rest of the pledge line, the Lonsdale Limitada features a dark Habano seed wrapper from Connecticut, an Ecuadorian binder, and a Nicaraguan filler.
Ooh.
United Cigars has announced the second installment of its cigar bar series, the Rocky Patel Silver Cigar Bar. The cigar bar series is a part of United Series Unitas. And that I could go into detail on that. I'm not going to. Where they collaborate with major manufacturers. I'm not going to. Let's just leave that one go. The Cigar Bar series gives consumers the opportunity to try box press versions of cigars that have normally been released in a round format. The cigars in the pack will be the Edge Corojo, Sun Grown, and the Vintage 2003 Cameroon.
There's one out of those three that I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Not even like a big fan.
The first one they did was the Aladino, and it was all three of them were the same.
Okay.
The benefit was that you had some to share with friends, because I did have one. And of those three, one of them didn't draw at all. I gave it to Evan, and he couldn't even smoke it.
Oh man,
there were
not even like
there were
somebody
some
who doesn't know. Like
there were some burn issues. So it's like it is a really cool idea, but at the same time, sometimes it shows you why maybe some of these cigars aren't box pressed.
They are what they are. Yeah.
Perfect example of that is my other favorite Honduran manufacturer is Oscar Valadares.
Yeah.
I love almost everything that he makes. The 2012 line, the flavor was phenomenal, and I tried them a few times, but the burn was god-awful.
Every time.
Because they are so lightly packed that they just burn like a
And it's so good,
wick.
too.
The flavor is great.
Did you have the Barber Pole one?
No.
I think it's a 2012. I think it's one.
Oh, yeah. They have them.
Yeah. Great flavor.
They need to learn how to pack them a little bit better.
It's strange because
when you pick them up, they're light.
But like if you grab a McFly or a Superfly or a Wild Hunter, like they're fine.
Anything not box pressed,
that
he makes is phenomenal.
Yeah,
I just don't think that they quite. I don't think they do enough box pressing that they quite have that down.
The balance,
which sucks.
Yeah.
What I would like to see is them do a round version of the 2012 because I think it's a phenomenal stick. The one I think I've had two of them, two different blends, you know, like the Maduro and something else. And the flavor was fantastic.
Yeah, that's
but
cool.
the burn was god awful.
Terrible, just terrible. Yeah, sorry, I was checking something on there. Patty said she sent it to you. So
she sent it to me, so now I'm going to go to the page.
Now you can do it, and I won't ask you why you're doing it because now I'm aware.
Also, you've also just told everybody, so it doesn't really much matter at this point.
Fine.
Why does it keep taking me to meta? Oh,
because you're in your your page view. You're not in your.
And we know what happens when I switch.
Yeah, don't switch. Just leave it. Just leave it how it is.
We're not going to switch.
Yeah, we'll check it out after the show.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Maybe share it to the Junkies page, as it were. Yeah, I think that's no bueno. I can show you, however, if I go in here and take a quick gander and switch over. This guy here is the upcoming Rocky Patel cigar bar. So there's 3 box press cigars inside of a wrapper that looks like a candy bar wrapper.
That's cool.
They initially got threatened by Hershey when they tried to do this like 5 years ago with a standard cigar, and so they went and redesigned all the packaging so that they wouldn't get any more cease and desists.
Yeah,
they desisted.
I don't know. I have a couple thoughts on that. Like, this came up on PCC a couple times in different places, but don't do things like do candy bar wrappers. Don't do things that appeal to your childhood, because your childhood is a child's childhood. And don't give us the bad name of, like, don't give cigars the bad name of marketing to children. Like, the moms are leaving us alone for the most part. So stop. Like, don't. Who made the one that looked like a Nestle's Crunch bar?
I don't know. They did the one that looked like a Hershey's bar.
Yeah.
But some strong words over there coming from the guy that wildly wants to do anything with a Junkies logo in the shape of a syringe.
No, I mostly just say that to get under your skin.
I don't think you do.
No, it's so
The
fun.
first time it was.
The first time it was not.
The first time it wasn't.
I was in a pretty good place when
you bring up a marketing idea to me and I go, oh no, dude, bad juju. You got to really step back and look at yourself in the mirror.
I think we discussed that when I said it too. You're like,
life choices have I made to lead me to a position where Corey was like, no, that is a very bad
not good.
Marketing idea.
Yeah. And we discussed it, and I'm fully on board with it, but I'm still going to keep
not
throwing
kosher.
It out. Yeah, the first time was absolutely not to get under your skin. It seemed like a good idea at the time. And
you're like, you know what would be cool? Yeah. Syringes everywhere.
Syringes. Yeah, nope, that was bad.
I was like, all right, I want to be supportive, but could you see why putting drug paraphernalia on our marketing?
I was thinking with vaccinations, which are apparently positive but useless.
It could be detrimental to the brand, I think.
I could see that. I can see how that would be a problem, which is why we didn't move forward with that.
Indeed it is.
But what if our first cigar is shaped like a...
He's like, what if we just left a really long pigtail on here?
Like super long, like, yay.
And then on the other side, we leave the foot unfinished, but fold it out.
No. When we put the band on, instead of just going around the cigar, you go around and flat and have like two flats on it.
They've done that before for a shark fin. That's been done. But yeah, I mean, you there's something there.
Or you could use the Valaderas method and have a freaking band that's this big.
Or we could just try to let our podcast die from natural causes
instead of heroin overdose.
Instead of murdering it.
Yeah, probably not the best. So here we go. We talked about it last time, but every single time with these things, I end up fighting the band. So glue's still
60% of the time, it works every time.
It was relevant.
It was ish, but I'm not close enough yet because it's still. I hate the bands on these.
Yeah.
And then we did the Neanderthal episode. I said I hated them, and every Neanderthal I've opened since then was perfect. They've just pulled the first wrapper,
got
first
in
band,
line.
second band. Yeah. Like really? Okay.
Get your shit together. Take all your shit, put it in a ball, and get it together.
Figure it out.
You don't know that reference?
No, not at all.
It's Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Get your shit together, Summer. Take all your shit, put it all in a ball, put it in a corner, get it together. What the? He goes on and on. It's like a 3-minute bit of him telling her to get her shit together.
All right, I could see it.
It'd be a long button.
A long, long road. Hey, somebody special stopped by.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
We got to clean it up, kids.
Hi, honey.
Mm-hmm. Here's the only question I want to know. Is Sam's face on my wife's boob right now? And she's gone. No, she's still there.
She's still there.
As far as I know. It doesn't tell you when they leave. Thank God, because that could be like a real confidence drain.
It's like,
When every time that somebody leaves the live, it just gives you a banner like
I think it refreshes like every minute. Like I don't think it's regular refresh rate.
Yeah. I'm looking back through right now and I'm trying to figure out what Halloween one. Do you have any context for that in the chat room? Because I'm not sure if we're still talking about advent calendars.
Heather, yeah. Are you talking about the advent calendars? I mean, a Halloween one of those would be popular.
Halloween
It'd be like neon. So like as you inject, you really no.
It feels like the Batman movies from the 90s. Just neon junkies there. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, this first band has to come off because
we could do the neon junkie with a glow stick band. That'd be all right. How about a color changing band? That's what they should be using. I'm going to take that idea for ourselves. So when the band gets warm enough
to take it off,
you could remove it.
Yo, stop talking. Edit that out. I want that
live,
one,
bro. It's
I
live.
want that one. I know, but we cut it afterwards.
We got first use.
I know. Well,
today is October the 14th, and we hereby establish first rights on
that's
the temperature controlled color changing
legit
band.
Going to look into that.
I'm telling you,
that's probably your best idea.
A lot of my ideas are misses, but every once in a while,
That's gold, Jerry.
Yeah.
Gold.
No, that one is.
Yeah. There's so much I wish I could cut out of that, but it still sounded so abrupt. I tried to get some of that the laughter and stuff out, the laugh track out, but it didn't formulate.
No, that's a really good idea. And just like when it turns red, you can take it off, or when it turns blue, or whenever you can not see Corey's face anymore on it. Oh, that's a good idea. People smoke really fast trying to get that down.
Halloween advent calendar. Yeah, it was the first one.
Oh,
how many days till Halloween? That would be kind of cool.
Who makes that?
Yeah, you remember the candy oranges that had crap inside of them, like the hollow. It was like a chocolate ball with stuff in it.
Yeah,
I think they weren't all oranges, but that could be a thing. You could have like 31 of those on a little calendar, and you have to smash the pumpkin every day leading up to Halloween to get the prizes inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smash the pumpkin.
Pumpkin mashing. Colby said, sorry, boss came in, had to pop out for a bit. Excuse me, for a moment. I completely misquoted that, even though I read
You came back at a bad time because I just got another idea for one of our sizes, the Blumpkin.
No. Here with that.
Better than the syringe.
Next, we're going to have a cigar that's shaped like this, and we're going to call it the Fupa.
How about the dime bag? You want to stick with that junkies theme? The glass pipe.
Yeah. The
How about the schneef?
The schneef?
Yeah, the Hoover
the Hoover and the schneef.
You ever Hoover schneef?
Yeah, did you ever Hoover schneef? Patty said, have a guy on the band, and as you smoke it, it gets hot, his clothes come off. I feel like for the cigar industry, we might want to market that the other way.
Yeah, but you get all the ladies. Well, not all of them.
Well, the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Well, I mean, you might get some ladies that would prefer the lady, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I can see how that would be a thing.
Yeah.
Debating how far it's funny to just watch like the gears turn there for a second.
It's like the old PC train. I don't know where to go with this.
He's like, all right, how far am I going to push it this time?
Yeah. The funny thing is when my wife checks in, it's usually to try to figure out, are they almost done?
Well, so Colby said, lady, please. So guess that kind of leads into what you were saying.
I thought it was like the other phrase that I can't say that ends with please. I have a white version of it that I think I can get away with.
No.
Crack a please.
Yeah, just bitch please.
Lady please.
Bitch please.
I ain't going to say that one. No. Mm-mm.
You're not going to call anybody an extra bitch this week?
No, I am not. No. I've learned.
He's like, yeah, that one might have been.
You say what you want, but this old dog learns tricks on occasion.
At least he's not turning them this time.
Well, I don't know. concert might be expensive. If anybody needs me, you can find me on the corner of Penn Boulevard at the end of the evening. I'll be
$35 is $35.
It's like, I'll take 25 or a Toro.
Or a Toro.
No Gordos, please.
Yeah. It's 25 for a Toro.
No, you know what that means if you think about it in your head, but I'm not going to say the thing that it means, but no Gordos, please.
We got a lot of ha-has and LOLs, so
there's some things going on.
I think that's already understood.
They like to see me uncomfortable, sir.
Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah. They like to see this silly sausage squirm. Maybe not so much.
You know what? Actually, we're probably the only cigar podcast ever to have a primarily
female
there you go. Audience. It's like right now I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute, we got Seth, we got Steve.
What? Huh? I don't think we have enough listeners that you could be bashing them.
No.
Seth and Steve, I do not believe identify as female.
Wow, bro.
You were going, how many females do we got?
I was counting who was there.
The dudes?
Steve, Seth, Heather, Shannon.
Yeah, that's right.
Patty.
This is about half.
Colby.
Oh.
That's like 2/3. That's better than half, bro.
What happened to the rest of that
That's the boys. That's the boys.
What's the half finger for?
That's all the farther my finger goes down because I broke it off at one point. You fucker. You knew exactly why that was like that too.
If that's a reference to me, damn it. I'm only watching to be involved in the comments. You know that. Motherfucker.
My crooked ass hand. I can't put my finger down.
We got Sam and Corey. Well, it was going to be the pinky man.
Well, Sam's here. Corey. Oh. No, mine are, but again, because it's been smashed, they're like the same length now.
They almost meet in the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's like, well, cuddle.
Why is it so crooked, guys? I don't know if anybody can even see my hand, but whatever.
If I had a t-shirt factory in my house, I'd make all kind of t-shirts.
Yeah, you'd have fun.
Yeah, just like little one-offs.
Yeah,
like I'll be your little spoon,
and be happy. Like.
I mean, I wouldn't volunteer if it didn't make me happy. I've never been to Big Spoon. I imagine my back would get cold. Yeah.
I'm not even going there, but
I mean, it's better than my. I don't know. I was gonna say it's better than my thought on waffles, but I think that one has some merit to it. Really,
dude. No, the waffle it needs to be used.
We gave up too early.
Yeah, it needs to be used more and better.
Waffle ashtrays.
They have that though.
Yeah, but they don't look like a waffle. They have a waffle thing going on.
Yeah,
but ours could look like a waffle.
Could actually look like a waffle.
Mm-hmm. With a slit in the middle.
Oh, I got to show you the design for just the tip ashtrays. I'm almost done with it. So I got the machinist is looking into what it's going to cost me.
Machinist.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to be
heavy.
Yeah. They're not.
No. Aircraft grade aluminum.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you might be taking it a little step further than you need to, but okay.
When you buy in bulk, the price regulates.
Well, let's put it in perspective. Retail on this thing was like $200-$300. I paid $30 for it, so just keep the price range. And
retail on mine's
attainable.
The goal is to keep mine under $150.
Patty says girls roll. Yeah. I say the first roll about girls.
Do what they say.
I was gonna say you don't talk about girls.
Oh no, you don't talk about Bruno.
You don't talk about Fight Club. I feel like we're breaking a lot of rules.
But we didn't talk about him.
About who?
Bruno.
You are now.
You are.
Who?
I don't know.
I never said his name. You're like, damn it, I'm trying to get this turned around back on you.
I was gonna try and flip it, and I'm like, it's not worth it.
He's like, man, his rubber.
This is a dumb argument to begin with. I'm not gonna have it.
His rubber and glue game are strong.
Times infinity plus 4. Times infinity plus infinity.
No. Yes. Man, works every time. Yeah.
So I don't have a sound bite for the next segment, but we'll just play because I got a button that's not getting used. Ooh, it's time for this week's events. Are you ready? Saturday, October 29th. you can see Tom's Wares at the Goodwill Candle Company's annual craft and vendor bash. That's right, Tom of Tom's Pen Works will be featuring his pens, pencils, and now custom rings. I assume. I don't know. He'll have his goods.
Yeah.
You can go check out Tom's goods,
If
ladies.
you want to go see Tom's goodies,
Yeah.
go see him.
He'll have them. You could buy them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know yet if he's going to have any cigar-related paraphernalia there. I'm still trying to find the levels. This is a new idea.
No,
I
you're
just didn't
good.
want to
You're-
waste my button.
I'm sorry, that song makes me think of like an intro to a fight scene in Letterkenny.
Yeah.
Like where they all jump out of the truck and
And
it's
then
just
it's slow motion. And it's
Yeah.
shot like a 60s Batman
And then, like,
show. Everything's from back.
as he lands it, it's wow. And, you know,
There's never a delivery from the front. It's
No.
always from the
Yep.
back.
that's what she said.
Usually faster delivery that way. Anyways, you can catch the event at 1421 Langeloth Road in Langeloth, Pennsylvania from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tom's a good dude, supports the show. Junkies,
Hell
get out
yeah.
there and show him some love. If you can figure out where the hell Langeloth PA
Okay,
is, because
not just me then.
I got no idea.
Yeah, I have no clue where Legolas
It sounds
is.
made up. I mean, it really does sound
I feel
like
that's where Legolas was from.
I was gonna say it sounds like something from Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings. Yeah, like it's somewhere on the way to Mordor. I
Yeah,
know that.
everything's on. Like all roads actually lead to Mordor. Like it's not Rome. Fuck Rome.
if I was a Lord of the Rings fan, bigger, like that would be a T-shirt that I'd make for sure.
all roads lead to
All
Mordor.
roads lead to-
I feel like we should make it anyways.
Yeah, we could do that. Tonight, Friday, October 14th at Dirty Dogs in McKeesport, there's another Dave and Patty's production. That's right. You can go be a part of Retro Video Game Night. They will have various retro video game systems. I believe like 9 of them is what I've been
Yeah,
told.
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And then pizza, and most importantly, cigars.
seagulls.
And I'm sure that Patty will have some sort of outfit on there that'll be a thing to see too.
Provocative. We'll go with
Yeah,
provocative.
that's good. I like it. You got my back on that
Yeah.
one. I appreciate
I
it.
was-
That's what I
Is that what
appreciate
you
about you.
Yeah. What's he say when he's running around? He's like, "Your sister's hot. I'm not a good runner or something."
My favorite is the most recent episodes, the last 2. When what's his name? McMurray. When McMurray comes in and they both do
McMurray.
how are you now? Fine.
what-
Not so bad. How about you? Just go.
Just go.
Enemies.
McMurray.
Oh, they're going to raffle off a game system. Patty, why don't you go ahead and tell us what game system you're raffling off, and we'll let the kids know in about
You
60
really
seconds.
just get. Never mind.
What?
No. I'm not going there. Go.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Hey, man. Sometimes it's good to take the high
Hey.
road. I guess not all roads do lead to Mordor. There's all.
The high road just takes you to the top.
There you go. It means you don't have to climb the mountain at the end to save you some walking. And there's a lot of walking in that movie.
Stupid hermits.
Sunday, October 16th, Aladino event at Cigaro with friend of the show, Trey Mac Shipley. 15% off of any Aladino box purchase. And I think they kind of missed the event there because actually they're both Aladino events, but this next one has the better name. Monday, October 17th, you've got the Aladino Halloweener. The annual Halloween event featuring amazing deals on Aladino cigars and a free hot dog buffet. You're never too rich to enjoy a free turkey dog.
A free sausage buffet.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all them.
And
sausages.
raffle prizes, costumes are highly encouraged. I
going.
feel like they must have somebody over there that's on like the Corey level for them to come up with, what are we going to call this event? How about the Aladino Halloweener? Yeah, there's definitely a Corey working over there. So our party, the Dave and Patty production party, it's a mini Atari and a mini Nintendo, I assume. I don't know what a Mimi is. I don't think she's referring to a system with too much makeup. Well, not all of you, Patty. I will let you and Colby have that conversation in private at some point in time. And no, I'm sorry, kids that are listening. I hate excluding you from what's going on in the chat room, but you're just better off not knowing sometimes. You know what I mean? Thursday, October 20th, Natrona Heights, we have the Altadas event featuring Romeo Reserva, Real Nicaragua, and deals on Altadas cigars. This is going to be from 5 to 8 p.m. Saturday, October 22nd, another Dave and Patty Productions, the annual Halloween party. This starts at 5 p.m. There's going to be free food, cigars, bourbon smoking, and costumes highly encouraged. Again, this is Superior at the Natrona Heights location. And actually, we've just established there's going to be an official Cigar Junkies costume contest. So show up, wear something cute, and you might get a prize from the Cigar Junkies. Maybe you'll get a silly stick for your trouble, you know? You seem a lot better, but if you'd have just run up and down the steps, you might have sweat enough that you didn't need to do the other.
Yeah,
it's possible.
There are steep stairs, too.
Steep stairs.
Steep stairs.
Finally, on October 29th, the Leaning House Fine Cigars Halloween party at the Polish Club in Polish Hill. Makes sense. I don't have...
also known as YMPAA, Stotch's Place.
Yimpa, yeah. The PCA.
Yeah.
935 Heron Boulevard.
That's
the
matters.
easy one, right?
Yep.
And do you have any deets about what's happening at that show?
Nothing.
You know who's playing or anything like that? All I've got is more details to come, but they haven't come.
No, there's nothing yet.
Much like
I'm assuming it's gonna be Smoking Blues. Because I mean, they're
it's going to be Stotch, but Stotch has 3 bands or something like that.
That's
so
true.
It's a little difficult. How much for a ZJ? If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Did I miss something while it's gone, or
I don't think so.
Just randomly asking you for a Zoop.
Maybe his internet connection is really, really bad,
No
and
way.
he's just hearing the part now where we're talking about me on the street corner after the show, because that's the only relevant thing that I can think of. But he says, "How much for a ZJ?"
But I don't know what a ZJ is.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Not fair enough. I'm gonna buy the Iridium
I guess
package.
somebody did not.
I understood that reference.
I did not.
He did not understand that reference, and the volume's still down from our musical number earlier. No, that is actually from Beer Fest, sir.
I don't remember. I love that movie too, but I haven't seen that one in.
It's whenever they go find the I don't remember what his name was, the dude that was really good at all the games. They find him out on the corner,
Yeah.
and he's
I've been
like,
shitting pancakes for years.
he's like, all right, it's $1 to look at it, $5 to touch it, $10 for me to touch you, $15 for you to touch yourself while you watch me touch it, 20 for a HJ, 30 for a BJ, and 30 for a ZJ or something like that. He's like, what's a ZJ? He's like, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Always good that educates you.
I forgot about that. I haven't seen that one in forever.
If you have to ask,
You can't afford it.
damn right.
Damn, Skippy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Dude, I have to admit, I kind of like the noon show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam's a fan of the nooner.
Yeah. I mean, well, I know a lot of Fridays you work, which is why this isn't really an option, but like, if this was our regular spot, I'd be good with it.
The funny thing is, we are really going to have to figure out how the show is going to exist in the future. And
Yeah.
the problem is, Friday is the one evening that I can always dedicate that's
Right.
like a blank spot on the bingo board.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm good. But that's difficult to configure for you. But I still think the best thing that we could do is just figure out a way to make it happen.
Yeah.
I still say do it at the shop
Mhm.
and train Chichingo up on the register. You make an easy $100 every Friday night, no matter who shows up. You know you got Chichingo there. You're good to go.
The man, the myth, the legend.
And so here's a question for you: the back room, as it is, the conference room, as
Let's
you're
not call it
calling
the back room ever again.
I think
that
it might
automatically
have to be called
implies
that
all the wrong things.
exclusively. Yeah.
Yeah, I had one friend refer to it as the BJ room, and I was like, all right, let's just kill that now.
How about the ZJ room?
And that's when he understood that reference. He knew where I was going.
I did. So I still think that's the way to go. But is that if we did the show there, that's where we'd set it up?
It depends. Something I'm planning on talking to you about after the show. It depends on that.
Because here's my thoughts. I don't know if there's a window into that room or whatever.
No, I mean there can be,
Well, it's behind the humidor, though, isn't it?
but there's a
There's a space in between it?
Yeah, I mean you could.
Between the humidor and that room. I don't think there is.
No, not between, but like if you're if you're looking at the front of the humidor, it's humidor and then that room behind it.
How much
But if you
wall
go-
is it? Like, could you put a window? What, is there a way that people can view?
I
through
eliminated that bathroom. So
Okay,
that whole
so-
wall, that you got 12-foot wall now.
All right. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we could set up in there. And then I think what you do is on Friday nights, we put all of the TVs in the place on Facebook, right? And just play the live stream of the show straight to the TVs.
You've heard our show. I'm not subjecting anybody to that didn't sign up for it.
I mean, yeah, you are.
He's like, yeah, you kind of are by continuing to show up and making it. No, I like the idea. That's pretty much what I got planned.
Well, the thing is, you have to have a way for Chichingo to be able to enjoy the show from the register. Because that's the only way he's coming is to come live.
Yeah, I can put a monitor at the register. That's easy.
I don't know. I don't think you lose anything there. You don't have to put the volume on ridiculously loud, and you're talking about a time frame where there's not going to be any sports games and
there's
stuff
only like
starting
one
yet.
TV.
Well, then put it on that TV.
But there's only one TV.
So we're talking about from 6 o'clock till 7:30.
Yeah.
So
You're not talking
even
like
even on a
eternity.
hockey night, like the puck drops at 7:30. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be occupying space that's going to
You're not
matter.
stealing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you do the show like it's a part of the gimmick, like Friday nights. And if you don't want to watch it, just come after. Or again, you don't put it at such a volume that it's
not
going to
overwhelming.
be insanely distracting. Put it on the speakers in the store. Put the volume down just loud enough that you can hear it, but you could talk over it if you want to converse and stuff.
Yeah.
Chichingo can still be there. Only problem is I'm a little worried about what Patty might put up against that glass.
That's what I was going to say. Is well, that's not what I was going to say.
I was like, wow.
That was not where I was going. We are not that much on the same
He's like,
brain
no
link.
window. no window. Windows
Windows
gone.
are out. No. No, it makes me wonder, who would I rather have on the counter there, Patty or Chichingo? Yeah, he's got knowledge. They both do.
Yeah.
But she's got that just like in your face personality. We're like,
nope, you want
are
this.
talking to me.
What are you, stupid? 5-pack? Get a box. Go back and get a box.
See? So who, like, as the store owner, who do I want? Do I want Chichingo or do I want Peppa Patty?
I mean, the nice thing about it is they come in a set.
That's
you don't get
true.
one without the other. So I say you have Chichingo behind the red, or no. Have Chichingo in the humidor and Patty behind the counter. Chichingo gives you the sound advice, and then whenever you walk up to the counter, Patty guilt trips you.
That's all you're
for
buying?
yeah,
Look
Patty.
at the samplers on the wall
Patty
behind
sends
me.
you back.
Jesus.
Sends you back in.
How did you forget that?
She's
Go back there.
She's like the bouncer that doesn't let you leave until you pay enough.
Right.
It's the other way around.
No, more.
Like,
more.
nope. I'm sorry. It's a 3 cigar minimum to get out of the store.
Did you buy anything for Cigars for Warrior? No.
That's right.
Well, then you can't leave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to have them be part of it. Like that's gonna be. Cool.
I'm still saying that's the best bet you can get. You got a solid income stream if you ensure that they're in your
You're
shop.
still stuck
once a
on
month.
those two.
Oh, well, yeah, man.
Dude, I don't even have to do it for the show. Those guys are awesome. They'll take care of us anyways.
I know
they're too good. They're too nice to everybody.
They are. You know. Yeah, I mean, you pay them back with a little bit of a discount. They buy twice as much. It still all works out in the end.
Yeah. I had a direction I was going to go, and it just left.
I was going to say one hand washes the other, and in this case, you're definitely going to want to wash your hands.
Patty said, good idea for the TV, but she reserves the right to make Chichingo work for her on some of those Fridays. Red light district shows she can do cutting lighting for the guys.
This is not my first day. I have zero follow-up questions. I am 100% on.
We will leave it
point. Yeah,
right where it is.
Yep.
She said it.
Sleeping dogs and stuff. You know.
See, I feel like that would even lead her into more comments.
Well.
All right. So now you're further into the cigar. You've gotten through. You've warmed it up. What is it?
It's okay.
Really?
Yeah. It's so for me, in my personal flavor and preferences, I would, if I was going like on a 0 to 10 of would I get this again, It's probably in the 5 range to 6
Okay.
range. Like it's a decent
You wouldn't
cigar.
be disappointed to smoke it again, but you're not looking for it.
Like, so for example, like if I walked into a shop and they had mostly boring legacy stuff that, like, if you go into a place with a small humidor,
Right.
that their primary gig isn't cigars,
Yeah.
and you walk in and you just happen to have a humidor and you're like, oh, cool. And you're excited. Then you look through it and it's all stuff that you don't really care for. If I saw one of these, I would be pumped and I'd buy it.
Yeah.
But given
that
the
point.
option of a vast humidor,
Yeah.
there are other Rumacraft products that I might select, but not this wouldn't. This would be.
Oh, so this isn't even your top Romacraft.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah. See, I bounce back and forth between this and the Neanderthal. It just depends. Like with beer, way better. With bourbon, give me the Neanderthal. With Scotch, it depends on the Scotch. Like the more oily it is, or like to me, bourbon's sweeter and has more body to it. So like that goes more to like an Isla for me for the cigars that I pick. This is more. I don't know. I can't pick one of the two. Like that.
So I feel like I must be the bourbon
You're the bourbon.
because I'm sweeter and I have more body
Sweeter,
to me.
more body. No, we got to weigh about the same. I mean, because you're compact.
That's true. That's true. It's fair.
What do you weigh? I'm curious. now.
Last time I weighed in was when I was being careful for a little while about what I was eating. So I probably like went down a couple to get there, and then I probably come back up a couple since then. But it was 180 last time I checked.
Oh yeah, dude, I sit like right around 225,
Yeah,
like
well,
all the time.
you're significantly less shorter than me.
Yeah, no, dude, I like that. I'm less short than you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
No.
right. Well, especially in your family, you're the short one, so
Yeah, I'm
you're just
tiny.
less shorter.
Well, that's why it's so funny. Like you make a short comment, I'm like, bro, my whole life, and then I'm like, well, but I guess not because it was only at home. Like,
Right.
like with the family, I'm tiny, but with everybody else, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty much little everywhere I go. And I'm always very happy to find somebody shorter than me. Like I'm not obscenely short. Like I'm
Yeah,
on
you're
the
not, like weird short.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm weird, but I'm on the low end, the lowest end of average, maybe. Like if there was an average height in the middle, and you have tall up here, short down here, and medium here, I'm probably just below.
You're right below the
medium?
part where people
Yeah.
like make fun of you all the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I catch the griefs, but not
But you don't
constantly.
catch hell.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you about the coffee stuff I'm going to be doing for the shop?
Mm,
Not serving coffee, not that stuff.
It depends because coffee for the shop has come up on this show
Okay.
before,
Yeah, so-
particularly in relation to a listener or somebody in relation
Oh yeah, I'm going to be
somebody's daughter-in-law.
yeah. So I'm working with them to try and get a coffee cigar pairing that like we're going to work together to come up with. We were talking about it this past week a good bit. And,
Instead of Jungle Love, it could be Junkie Mud.
well, Junkie Mud. Ooh.
And I'm sorry. There goes all your thoughts for the day. I'm just
No, I'm thinking like a Cameroon and Maduro wrapper, like a double wrapper, and give you that sweet and kind of savory sensation. Let's do like never mind. I'm going.
it got to be the strong coffee is mud. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's all.
But then you would go with like a creamy, lighter cigar, but
Yeah.
that has body.
yeah.
And like kind of put them
like me.
together. Yeah.
Like me, I'm creamy, but I've got body.
You get your sigh. You get your sigh this week.
yeah.
And I actively have been trying to avoid sighing at you this week.
Yeah.
But no,
It's such a compliment to know that you have to actively avoid it.
oh no, it's always a thing. Like it's always on my mind.
You know what? It's okay because everybody sighs at me, but not everybody chuckles, and not everybody goes like, "Oh shit, that's a good one."
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
you
no.
come up with a good idea every once in a while. Like that's you're okay.
I have the full range of emotions.
Don't let the women know that.
Yep. Your comment. You're reading it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Patty gets the mic, the face mic this week.
Yeah, she earned that. I'm glad I wasn't taking a drink because I'd have
Yeah.
retro-hailed that one.
The only button I have that's even close to.
No, you just have to read the comment.
No, I'm just gonna go with
Patty
this
said,
Donuts.
one. Kind of.
no, yeah, but it doesn't, there's not enough there. You have to read what she said.
I didn't have. to
There
read
are people
anything.
that are listeners only and they don't have the
I
comments.
do
It's
not.
fair.
I do not submit to forced reading.
keep talking about that, and she'll force you into a couple things. You'll be submitting.
I've been forced into things before. It's not so bad as having things forced into you.
I don't actually really have a point of relevance on this.
I'm still shitting pancakes.
But no, the reason I brought the coffee shop is I'm excited about it because we were talking, and I think what we're going to do is just going to be gift sets. So like the only way to buy the cigars is going to be to buy the coffee. The only way to buy the coffee is going to be to buy the cigars, and we'll sell them in both places.
You're like, I got a good idea. I got 2 products, and I want lots of people to buy them. But a lot of people might not buy this, and a lot of people might not buy that. So I'm going to make them have to buy both, and then nobody will buy it.
So like if it's an awesome blend, you have to buy a pound of coffee.
How will anybody know if they don't buy it? How would they know?
I went into the TikTok thing. Like,
Yeah,
how would they know?
you were supposed to go.
How would they know?
They're gonna know.
They'll never know.
You're supposed. I was doing the.
I know, but I got too sidetracked by it.
I was doing the other way for you,
Took
so
me
that
too
you
far.
could make your argument.
They never
and you
know.
go,
They'll never know.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna know. They'll never know. They're gonna know.
All right, that's about enough of that.
Yeah. They're gonna know.
Normal
They're
Cigar
gonna know.
Junkies podcast. Bird walking.
We'll call it the Nooner Special.
How about instead of a dog walker, we've got the bird walker.
Bird Walker. All right. That's going to be our Gordo.
I'm winning more than I lose.
That's going to be our cheap
for sure.
Gordo.
A cheap Gordo?
Yeah, it's just like the
bird
this
walker.
is it's the Bird Walker. That's your yard gar.
Okay. All right. Well, let's welcome the new junkies, shall we?
Go ahead.
The new members of the group. I like how he picks up the page because he wants to see how bad I mess him up. Yeah, it is a spectator
The
sport.
second
is it
two
not?
I'm excited for.
All right. The first one is Dylan Farmer. Then we have Hassam Subi,
What
BJ Leas, BJ
I
Winotis.
feel like it's BJ Lies. I'm just going with Lies because
So it's like what? That sounds like the whole before marriage, after marriage.
I was trying to stop burning myself, and I ended up burning myself.
Oh, for the love.
And it was off camera, thank God.
Oh my God.
So
I
hold my
almost
cigar and
lost all the air in my body.
I was holding
Almost all of it.
I was holding too close to the ash, and I was trying to like maneuver it down, and I ended up just jamming my finger into the cherry of it.
You're gonna have to watch the chat room for the next one.
That's what
buddy.
she said.
You just wait. That next one, you can read that one. That's all I'm gonna say.
read
Ryan
the
Butler, Gregory Dredd, Ignacio Ruiz, Chris
Ruiz.
Jones. We got another
Ruiz.
Jones.
Mr. Jones's
We got Keep Up with the Joneses. Lindsay Ann and Sister of the Leaf certified.
Lindsay Ann, we met at the karaoke night. She's Ryan Seneca's.
All right.
Yeah, she was. There
She's
with
the
him.
quiet one.
Yes.
Shannon said I stole her song.
Did you really?
I don't think so.
How did you steal her song?
Because we didn't know it was her song until like the second verse. So I see Earl stand up and walk around with a microphone and never put it to his face. And
Right.
Journey Don't Stop Believing comes on and nobody's singing it.
Oh,
And I says,
that's why she was talking so much shit after you guys left. No.
well, I was like, how is nobody singing this? And so Earl came over close to me and I just jacked the microphone.
Grabbed the mic
I'm like,
and went for it.
somebody's got to. You can't just let that shit breathe. You know what I mean? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Colby and Patty switching places in the chat room.
I see. Nope. You chose not to read Patty's. I'm not reading hers.
Yeah, Colby says that's got to be the first cherry you ever popped, Sam.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I see how it
Yeah.
is.
I mean, that could be complimentary. Be like, you better get some miles on it before you try to come over here and break it in.
Yeah, fine. I'm not even gonna. We're not even gonna get.
He's like,
We're just gonna
like,
let
yeah,
that road
he's
be
like,
where it
that
is.
almost felt positive. I don't know how to respond to it.
Just continue. Just moving on.
I'm gonna let you do this one, eh?
Which one, dude? I'm not a cricket bro.
You may not be a cricket, but it's time for the Golden Grasshopper.
Yes, sir. The participation trophy of the week goes to Derek Ray for his numerous members that he's brought in. I seriously think it was like every third person for the last 2 weeks that I've sent the message to has responded with Derek Ray, like some way or form. So, brother, I appreciate it. I started just like I have it pre-canned. Like as soon as they say that, I just copy a message from another one that says Derek's out there doing God's work.
Let's see if I could do a live voiceover edit. Derek Ray finds a way.
Oh yeah, dude. He's out there doing God's work. He's getting them in there.
Well, might be Satan's work.
Yeah,
it could be
something along those lines.
But it's not his fault. All roads lead to Mordor.
Are the junkies Mordor now? Are we the bad guys?
No, but I feel like the Mordor is kind of the hell in that situation. So I feel like the devil more than God. The God devil,
just kind of
unholy.
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
Should have gave you some devil horns in the Halloween thing. Maybe
there's still time.
There's time.
So you ready for our?
Yeah, let's get to it. That's why I turned the sheet over to you.
I'm so happy.
I feel nothing
because
but
you brought this
now.
up like pretty much on your own.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
I do things.
So
I bring things up.
I stopped at a gas station, and I see these.
I hear Patty brings things up too.
So I buy them, and I go to the counter, and the guy goes, "You know that's $8, right?" No, yeah, and he goes, "No, like for each one." Yeah, and he goes, "No, really, there's only one per box."
Oh no.
Oh yeah, fucker, we're doing it.
Oh no. Yeah. But I had plans today.
You ain't tasting shit. You see why we're doing it at the end of the show?
Yeah, you probably would have gotten more mileage out of it earlier on.
I know, but
oh no.
If we do it at the end of the show, it's over, bud.
Oh no. Where's my wife at?
Why, you want her here for this?
No, well, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Dude, this is gonna suck.
Yeah,
so bad.
Dude. Oh, Jude.
So give me the little Corey cam for a minute.
Well, it's not pointed at little Corey yet. When you point it, I'll pick it up. There
so, ladies and gentlemen, I have gotten Corey and I the Pocky One Chip Challenge. This is the 2022 edition.
I feel like my Pocky's going to be burning.
Your tongue blue.
Oh, this is not going to be good, dude, at all.
Oh
no.
Remember when I said that I was hoping that it would be either anger or joy?
It's not either.
This is way better. Are you calling? Oh no.
Hello.
Hey, I assume you're not still watching.
No, why? What's up?
You're Bluetoothed on the show. You might want to come down here. Sam did something that's gonna ruin my day. He bought the one chip challenge for each of us to do, and I feel like you would not want to miss it.
Okay, you want me to log on then and watch you?
Well, either that or you could come downstairs. Whatever floats your canoe.
Bring milk.
That might not be a bad idea. I bought milk this morning. Oops.
You want me to bring milk?
It might not be a bad idea.
2 glasses, please.
It's a paper towels.
Yeah, I don't see this going on.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh. So we'll take it off the Corey cam.
This is
all right. So there's a little pack. It comes with it. So it says, how long can you last before you short circuit? Eating or
37
anything
seconds
for relief. 1 minute, you're powerless. 10 minutes, you're powerful. 30 minutes, you're supercharged. And 1 hour, you're invincible.
Oh no.
I know. Dude, I'm not actually excited about it. I'm terrified. Let's see. We can get a free bag of
That's
Pocky
not even
chips.
fair.
I know.
Because I've already done something uncomfortable for viewers.
We get to hold this up.
Yeah, but like I went in the pond in the cold water. Like I feel like I've got one up on you on uncomfortable things that have been done for the show.
I understand that, but what you forget is I signed up for both of us. Like I'm not just pawning it off on you. Like this is a terrible idea.
I don't want to do that. I probably want to not even not after, but not even before. I want the coating.
Yeah. So remember when I was like, hey, I think I want beer when I got here? That's why, because I'm so nervous about this.
I don't even have the chat room up anymore because I had to make a phone call. I got to know if there's excitement happening.
No, that's going to be better because I haven't been reading Colby's comments. So you can go ahead with that.
Heather says I need to add a beard for you.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, I guess I do. I have had a beard other than like
Colby said she did it and it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this might be another cherry to be popped.
Yeah. She also said that she barely took a bite and Pam had started dialing 911.
Oh, Jesus.
And thank you.
Thank
ma'am.
you, dear.
And Colby says milk, bread, puke buckets, all of it.
Oh, she's not going to watch.
She's going to roll. She's like, I want nothing to do with this.
Of all of the members of the Pittsburgh Cigar Club, you had to be the one to respond to my request for somebody to do the show with.
Ooh, yeah.
And the idea is to eat the chip in its entirety all at once. Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you can't nibble at it. You got to pop the whole thing.
Dude, I was just going to take a nibble and call it a day. I don't even want to touch it. Oh, mine's broke.
There's a lot happening here.
Yeah. This is not great.
I wouldn't touch the chip with your fingers if you could help it.
I just assumed
so
that I'm going to.
I'm kind of trying to keep mine wrapped.
Mine's in 100 pieces in here.
Ah, dude. Why?
All right, so are we going to go at the same time, or are we going to let them pick who goes first, or how do you want to do this?
Hold on.
Because I feel like both are bad.
I've got to share this to my feed.
To your personal feed? Dude, I love that you're actually just terrified right now. Oh, I've never watched the videos of this. I've heard of it. You've made reference.
I've seen some.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, don't do that.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I feel like I did not realize. All right, are we just taking the whole chip?
You got to take it all.
Oh no! Yeah,
you did this.
I know. Fuck.
How are you now?
Nope.
Nope. 141.23.
I'm done. I'm good. Not too tough.
It's not so bad.
Fuck yourself.
My lips are burning a little bit.
Oh shit.
Well, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Let's see how long I can go. You're crying, bro.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I'm not going to lie. This isn't pleasant.
No.
It's getting worse. Talking makes it worse. Air. Okay. I'm going to go.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to talk. You can't have that much dead air.
Jesus Christ, I'm red.
Puke that way.
Woo. Please.
This is not good content for audio. Watch the video.
Yeah,
it's not good.
What are we smoking next week, Corey?
I don't know, Sam. This is giving me bad feelings in my head.
Next week is Oscar Valladares, McFly. Huh.
Yep. Well, he said. And thanks for watching.
Peace out. Salute.
More milk.
Uh-huh.